All right, hello everyone, it's silverkyle, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Teen Titans by Geoff Johns Omnibus that just got a reprint here in 2022. And because that is Geoff Johns, I had to get this. I've only read his Green Lantern run, but that blew me away. That is probably my favorite run of comic books that I've ever read so far. I was astounded with it. I never even really cared for Green Lantern that much before that run, and it just blew me away along with Blackest Night. I ended up getting that. I still want the Brightest Day, which is getting a reprint. I think, is it later this year? I can't remember when it is exactly. But either way, they reprinted Teen Titans, had to pick it up because of Geoff Johns. And this is a thick omnibus, 1,440 pages. And DC did a great job with the binding of this. Blew me away as well. All right, so let's see how much it is. $150 in the US, $195 here in Canada. I think I ended up getting this, so it's one of the more expensive ones, and I think I got this from indigo.ca for $153, including tax and shipped. I think that's how much it was. What's included here? Collects for the first time complete hardcover every issue of Johns during his 4 year in Teen Titans. I can't remember what's included with that. Also, along with Beast Boy 1-4, Robin 146, 147, Teen Titans Legends of Superheroes Special, and more. I don't remember the actual numbers, unfortunately, for the Teen Titan run, but it's his 4 year run from, I think, 03 to 07 is when he wrote this. Take a look at the flaps here. Titans together. Actually, let's just take it off. That'll make it a lot easier. Titans together, and a little bit about Geoff Johns. By this point, he was writing JSA, I believe, and The Flash, and this was his third. He was a busy guy. And yeah, so because of the reprint, we don't the original run of this had just the black DC Teen Titans logo here, but it was just all black, kind of like the Golden Age books. So this is what we get for the cover. And then we'll dive into it. Teen Titans was never something like, I know half of these characters, and you know, I like Robin a lot, but I always wanted him as I guess he's in a group here, so it kind of still works in that setting. But I not really something I've ever been interested in. Same thing with JSA. Not something that I really look forward to, but because of Geoff Johns, I got to give it a try, and because I really feel that he will be able to flesh out characters that before never interested me, and now might get me to, you know, look at some of the other runs that they've done in these books. Oh, we hear that? That's a good sign. Considering it's 1,440 pages, very happy. So everybody that worked on the book, the introduction here by Geoff Johns, I believe. Yep. And then we dive right into Virgin covers. And some of them are actually numbered. I wish that we would have had a table of contents. We do once in a while get this here, specifically stating like who worked on it and everything, which I really like. And this is number 1 here of Teen Titans. I wish I knew the actual number. Sorry about that. But as we can see, we're a few pages in, and it is just open, like 1,440 pages, and I don't have to hold it down. And the art, man, Geoff Johns knows who to get to work on his books. Everything just pops out so nicely. We get glossy pages here. They're not extremely glossy. They do the job. They feel thick enough. They're not crazy thick, but they're not crazy thin either. And we're going to just kind of go like that's just incredible. As you can see, it's still numbered. I like it when they do that. Is that a 2-page? No, it's not. I can probably start moving it to the side a little bit more. I'd like to get a 2-page spread if I could somewhere. That's nice. There we go. Little bit of gutter loss, not too bad though, especially considering how many pages this is. That's nice. And I have no idea what the storyline is at all for any of this stuff. I'm going into these completely blind. I would like to read, so I've read all of the Green Lantern run, but I do want to read JSA before I dive into this, and probably The Flash as well. And then I would read Teen Titans. And I do have Aquaman waiting as well. There we go. There's a nice. Is that too? Yeah, it is. There's a bit of gutter loss because you can kind of see the arm there. It's not horrible, and I'm going to show you what the eye looks like in a bit. I just love the art throughout the entire book. Like, it's just so nice. Colors pop, they're very vivid. I feel like when DC gets behind specific runs, it always generally looks really, really good. Oh man, I mean, good stuff, good stuff. Yeah, so here, like I was showing you, sometimes they do have who's working on the book, but not necessarily always. Like if it's there and they did it on some other pages, I wish they would have kind of continued that. That's one of the few negatives, is not having a table of contents and knowing exactly what you're reading each time that you're going through that. That's nice. Not a lot of gutter loss there. And the video actually does it justice too. And there are some extras. Okay. I really like the green for Robin's gloves and like his shoulder pads, and I don't know why, I've always really liked that. There's not a lot of extras. Yeah, there you go. That's it. But we're going to take a quick look at the eye. It looks about midway through, and we'll take a look at that right now. This is the page that we were looking at, and there is the eye. Not bad, considering I didn't stretch this a crazy amount. I think that over time, as you actually read this, sewn binding, quite a bit of glue that we can see, which I'm surprised as to why it's not really being a mousetrap at all. Like, it just stays open. That's impressive, you know? There you go. That is Teen Titans by Geoff Johns, Omnibus that just got a reprint here in 2022. Thank you all for watching. You have been bearded in Beardage.